Hello, this is Fiona, and I am coming to you today to show you a few things that I have projects for. Projects for the summer. And it involves sewing. I am doing sewing. So, what am I doing? First, I'll show you a cute little thing I got. That's a cute little, it's like a lollipop. But you know what it is? Not a lollipop. Hair binders. For when you go swimming, you put your hair up. You know when you go swimming, you have to have your hair up. So I got a pile of these. $2.50 at the pharmacy. This will come in very handy. Because when I go swimming here in the summer, the pool is chlorinated. And it's all very fine and well. You don't get germs or nothing, but your hair becomes very brittle and dry. So I'll put one of these in my hair, tie my hair up, put one in, and put a swimming cap over my head. And that will keep my hair from getting all chlorinated. So I got this cute little lollipop elastic bands. Small things amuse me. Now, I have this I'm sewing. It is a very nice top. It is top, as you can see. Now, I am plus size, so I get plus size clothes. Now, the side here, this is cotton, 100% cotton. And when you wash cotton, it shrinks. Cotton shrinks terribly. So you have to widen it. You buy a matching material. It doesn't have to be the same fabric, but it should be the same color. And you see the color here of my material? It's like a violet, mauve, plum. And here is what I have added on. Violet, mauve, plum. Now this is like a thin I don't know what material. Silk. It's a silk. So I'm adding on the silkier material. Silk material to the cotton. This is the silk, and this is the cotton. So that's my project. Making my top bigger so that it'll fit me. And you get the matching color thread. Excuse me. And you also get, I also am going to do this one. This one I like. This one I got from online shopping. Zulily. If you go on Zulily, it has many, many different departments for different clothes. Like if you're plus size, it'll have uh, maybe 10 or 15 different companies that make clothes for plus size tops, fancy plus size tops, regular casual plus size tops, swim stuff like that. And for regular, the same thing. And I got this top. I like this top. It's got all the flowers on it. There's a flower there. Flowers there. Flowers there. Flowers there. But it is too small. I got it in the large size. Extra, extra large. Extra, extra, extra large. But it was still too small. See, that's the thing with plus size clothes. If you don't try it on, you may not know the fit. It may be too large, it may be too small. So what I do in cases like that, depending on what it is, how much it is, if it's on sale, if it's a good sale, I'll buy it, and I'll do my trick of cutting up the side seam. See the side seam on this top? This is the sleeve. This is the sleeve. And here is the side of the top. The sleeve and the top. Now, you take the side seam here and you cut all the way from the bottom, here to the top, right under the arm. You see the arm? Under the arm. You don't cut the arm unless the arm is too tight. But you don't cut the arm. You cut under the arm. Going to the bottom. And then cut along the seam. Just cut right up the seam. Rip it to shreds. And then you add your matching fabric. For this, I'll get some ordinary plain black cotton and add, depending on how much you want to lengthen it, just about that long, 4 or 5 inches on each side. You do that for each seam. Then you pin each side along the bottom there. Pin each side along the bottom, and you sew each side up. Sew that side up. Sew that side up. You sew So let's say you're adding this much extra pinned, you have cut along the bottom here, the middle, and of the seam, right down this edge seam. You've added this much material to each side of the seam, and you sew each side of the seam here right up to the end under the arm. You've pinned it all, pinned one side here and one side here, and sew it up by hand. It doesn't take too long. You can pick it up a little bit like you like, a little bit each day, a few minutes each day, and before you know it, you have a whole new top that fits you. And what else am I doing? I am making a quilt. Yes, I am going to make a quilt. There are so many women on here that sew and sew and sew and sew again that I am so inspired to sew. So this is my material. Now my bedroom is blue, but it doesn't matter. I don't have blue material, but I have this material. Now I've measured it. This is very nice. I like this material. You see? It's like a golden material. With pictures printed with ferns. And I also have this material, which is brownish, goldish, with scallops, old-fashioned scallops. So, I have a pile of this material, and it's enough to make a quilt for a full-size bed. Not quite big enough to make a comforter or a bedspread, but a quilt or blanket. It's very nice. So I'm going to do that. I have 90 inches by 60 inches of the large brown light scallops I showed you, which is about 90 inches. Which is about 7.5 feet. 7.5 feet, which is about 3 3/4 meters or yards. A meter and a yard are extremely very similar in length. So that's what I have to work with for both patterns. So what I have to get at the store is quilting batting, which is the layer that goes in between each of those materials to make it warm, you know, a batting, like a blanket batting, quilting batting. So that's what I have to get. 90 by 60 inches. 90 inches by 60 inches, which would be about 7.5 feet long by 5 feet wide. 7.5 feet by 5 feet. I'll need of batting material. And I don't think batting is very expensive. Batting is not very expensive. It is a thin, puffy cotton material. Batting, like a fluffy cotton. like a fluffy cotton. And so I shall do that, and I shall work on that by hand, because I don't have a sewing machine, and it will probably take me many months, but it'll do a little bit of pickup work, you know. So that's all my sewing I have to do, people. Thank you. Have a good day.